one trend I want to dig right into here, it's something you've been talking a lot about, emphasizing, you talked about it on the conference call, was that we're entering this new normal, that thanks to the pandemic, the resulting fallout, you do see, you argue, these businesses really changing how they operate, how they work, that we see these companies working now overtime to become these digital first workplaces. What exactly did you mean by that, Aaron? And why do you think your company, Box, is well poised to capitalize on that trend?
Yeah, well, I mean, first and foremost, it's obviously very unfortunate that acceleration is being caused by a health and economic crisis, and obviously the events are incredibly tragic. But what is happening within organizations is companies are saying we want to be in a position now to be able to always serve our customers, no matter what the environment is. We want to be able to make sure that we can digitally transact. We want to move off of paper. We want to automate more business workflows. We want to be able to enable employees to be able to work from anywhere. So all of these trends are converging all at once, and it's causing IT organizations and even CEOs and boards of directors to say, how do we make sure that our organization will be resilient in the future if there's any event like this in general, or we need to accelerate our path to really being a digital business regardless. And that's going to mean that they have to invest in modern technology. They have to be able to invest in the cloud, which is leading to companies adopting products like Zoom and WebEx and Slack and Okta, Microsoft Teams, so many other new and modern technologies. And Box is playing a role as being the secure way to manage content and files, so you can connect all of your information to those applications. And that's what we're enabling our nearly 100,000 customers to be able to do during this environment.
And are you convinced, Aaron, about the sustainability of some of those trends? Let's take work from home. I mean, is it possible that maybe there's a treatment, maybe people feel more comfortable and they actually begin to return to work? And there's some surveys out there that show, people do want to return to work. There was a Glassdoor survey showed 72% of respondents would actually like to return to the office. They miss their colleagues. They miss that in-person collaboration. Is it possible that a year from now, Aaron and Josh are talking and that some of these trends that we're seeing now in business, they're not so permanent, they're not so dramatic, but a year from now, they turn out to be more cosmetic?
Yeah, well, I mean, I hope we can be into that new normal state with a therapy or vaccine and with a better health environment way sooner than a year from now. So I'm rooting for that outcome as quickly as possible. I think the trend that we're seeing right now is that companies are accelerating what they would have done over maybe a 3 or 5 or 10-year period in a much shorter period of time. And so, whether today it's about work from home or tomorrow it's about work from anywhere and better flexibility on how employees can collaborate and share and communicate even in the office, these trends were ones that were going to be happening for quite some time. And now they're just being accelerated in a very rapid fashion. I mean, what bank wouldn't want to digitize how they onboard their customers so they don't have to have paper-based processes? What retailer wouldn't want to have a world-class e-commerce operation? What professional services firm wouldn't want to be able to serve customers globally without having to hop on an airplane every time they go and do that? So these were trends that were already getting kicked off. And what this environment has done is really accelerate it into their almost logical conclusion, because instantaneously, every business globally has realized that they have to be able to run in the cloud. They have to be able to run digitally. Even in an environment where offices reopen, we want to make sure that companies have digital at the center of how they're running their operations to be able to be more efficient, to be able to be more productive, and to be able to better serve their customers. So these are trends that will last really in perpetuity, and it's much more of an acceleration to where the world was already heading.